All right, 12:04 p.m. The entity is engaged in criminal summoning, and this is the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. You can see the light source through the rear windshield. They're group stalking with third-party facilitating venue Motel 6. That is the people of the state. They're engaged in stalking right now, and I'm going to show you the fake sun, which you can see through the rear windshield of this vehicle. This is a demon. The third-party group stalker, the state actor that is engaged in repeated acts of kidnapping. There are tons and tons of deputies who are going to federal prison for this criminal conduct that they're engaging in right now. And these are demons, as I've shown you the P.O.C. These are literally heavily documented demons that are the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department who are group stalking Hesperia under a light source speaking to that which is not the sun, the outward demonstration of demon possession. Federal stalking. The entity was sounding sirens, which is what I captured on screenshot. I'm going to document that. And they're present in the path. So you have demons that are sounding sirens while these demons representing the state are in close proximity. Group stalking with the state, that's a demon while they step on their brakes. This is monitoring. They're under a fake sun and engineered light. And they're doing so with the people of the state. This is also why the employees of Motel 6 are going to federal prison. This is a facilitation. State surveillance and the outward demonstration of demon possession by an entity. All right, this is the entity engaged in federal stalking, the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, to be disbanded for their criminal engagement in federal group stalking and monitoring, but also understand multiple acts of kidnapping. While the air conditioner in this room comes on, it's a means of audible activity. The entity is maintaining the light source over this hotel, right over my hotel room. I showed you the fake sun over the same exact location where I'm standing inside of this room while I'm in the parking lot in my vehicle, right over my room in alignment with me in this vehicle, in my vehicle when I documented it. And then when I'm showing you the light source that you'll see in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock is when the fake sun is in a position where you can see it right now. It's 12:07. It's right above in a position where I can't see it. But the hotel, the hallway hotel, I'll show you that. And I've already shown the P.O.C. That's a demon, and that's criminal surveillance. The San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, there's a captain over the HESPERIA division. He's going to be prosecuted, the entire division, but the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department in particular. And there are many deputies who are engaging in multiple acts of kidnapping. They're still engaged in group stalking. I want to be clear, the county sheriff over the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, this is a terrorist leader. He's going to be removed. He or she is going to be removed. Not different from Dominic Choi, Robert Luna, okay? Not different from these demons who are over terrorist organizations engaging in criminal conduct with the people of the state. Motel 6, that's the basis of federal prison. These demons, this is called relevant positioning, while those that are maintaining presence in perfect alignment with me under the fake sun and engineered light. And that's all pointing back to what the state is doing, while demons are in the hallway using vacuums, stalking with audible activity, slamming their hotel room doors, stalking with audible activity, pacing all around, amplified. Let me be clear. That demonic show, that engineered light, while the fake sun was over Target, which is the High Desert Gateway Center, it was on behalf and in concert of the state. That's a group stalker. San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. Okay, Mr. Munzie over the fire department, San Bernardino County Fire Department, they're group stalkers. And this is state action while the entity is acting directly, in other words, because this is also state action. And they're monitoring with the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. That's called crossing pathing. You just saw impossible light activity on the asphalt, swiping across the ground. That's a demon. All right, this is P.O.C., and this is, again, the entity that's engaging in openly demonic, which is relevant to federal stalking, Title 18, and surveillance. The entity is engaging in the sound of sirens while that demon was engaged in surveillance and relevant position to me. You know that they're stalking me because the fake sun is over me right now. And that's the entity, the third-party crossing path with engineer light that's on the black asphalt while that demon in a state vehicle gets out to monitor together. And that's a psychopath. That's a closeted sex offender. That's a closeted psychopath. That's a demon-possessed group stalker. That's the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. Many are documented by deputy badge numbers, and they're all going to federal prison. To date, group stalking. They are to date group stalking. This is a demon that's pacing while he's walking back and forth towards his car, and this is the demon in the parking lot. That other vehicle over here, these demons are pacing. They're going to federal prison. 9 NFW 1F1. They're going to federal prison. There's the light source right through the windshield. You saw that? That's P.O.C. They're going to federal prison. They're group stalking with the state. 9 NFW 151. They are going to federal prison. That's P.O.C. All right. They're group stalking with the demon that's representing the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, coming in close proximity. They're pacing together. You see that parking lot? Driving in this one? Those are demons that are pacing. And that's criminal conduct. That's exactly what San Bernardino Sheriff's Department is engaging in. The employees of Motel 6 are going to federal prison. These demons at the hotel, these are demons who are pacing. Let me zoom out. This is what they're doing. They're pacing. These are psychopaths. This is demonic activity. And it's upon federal group stalking and monitoring and federal stalking. The entire department, San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, is going to be prosecuted for engaging in federal stalking. This is the grounds of disbanding. And those that are already documented kidnappers are going to federal prison. And you're talking about removal. while I am here at 12:10 p.m. and I'm going to show you where the fake sun is. You saw through the windshield of that demon that came to cross path. You can see it through this windshield of this demon that's group stalking. That's the fake sun. That's a demon. And that's the state. You already know this about the people of the state. You saw them group stalking while the fake sun was over target. And they were molesting me with engineered light. This is a demon that's representing the state. And state, all in relevant position, you just saw, you're looking at ongoing pacing all around. And these psychopaths go psychotic and they're listening and they're aware of what I'm exposing about them. This is revealing the public safety concern. So I want to be clear, this is relevant to what I captured on still images. That demon's going to federal prison. All right, this is the time right now. It's 12:11. The entity's going to produce demon. All right, and who's present reporting while they're at Motel 6 in alignment to this hotel, Holiday Inn. The entity's going to produce this information because he's going to federal prison. You saw right here whose license plate I could see, they're going to federal prison. The employees of Holiday Inn at HESPERIA 50 Key Point, they're going to federal prison. The entity, what is ongoing monitoring, this is a sex offense in San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. I just want to be clear, these are the heavily documented kidnappers. While I have captured the entity engaging in kidnapping on multiple occasions while they were monitoring me, engaged in federal stalking like they're doing now, aware of what I'm documenting, and this is why I was subject to multiple acts of kidnapping. They're going to, that officer is a demon and he's going to federal prison. So let's go look at the fake sun, because they're all monitoring while they're inside of their hotel rooms. That's impossible light activity. That's not the sun. Especially while I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's 12 o'clock in the 12:12. Let me be clear, that's crossing path. Understand what they're doing. These are all demons who are monitoring. This is the light source, and this is the same position where the fake sun over the same hotel after 6 p.m. That's how you know that the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department is a demon-possessed agency, group stalking with the people. 9 BIB 638, they're group stalking with the state. You document whoever you can, they're going to federal prison. Group stalking with the people of the state. That looks like 01956C3. They're going to federal prison. They're group stalking with the state directly. All right, and this is evidence against the entity. They're engaged in crossing path light activity creation, and they're engaging, the entity, state of California, is engaged in a sex offense monitoring a woman, keeping under surveillance a woman in a hotel room, women stalking, male stalking. Okay, and so is a whole sheriff's department. That's why that which is not is still here over my room, by the way, after 5 o'clock and at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the pattern of conduct. And the fake sun moves as I move over here. I'm not able to see it through my hotel room, but the entity, as the evidence already shows, it moves as I move. That's why I was over the target building, over the top of my head. While this population, the demons who were stalking there, and you saw engineer light, this is the same demonic entity. That's group stalking with the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. That demon, that's group stalking at Motel 6, while the entity sounds sirens. This is a means of criminal conduct, their light activity, demonic pacing, keeping somebody under surveillance, and federal stalking. And the license plate, every one that I just read, is going to federal prison. P.O.C, surveillance by the housekeepers. They're all going to federal prison. Just wanted you to see that. That's how you know what San Bernardino Sheriff's Department is, demon possessed. Secondly, what they're engaging in, group stalking. All right, and they're doing so while the entity was sounding sirens. All right, and doing so with that's a communication of a threat to your life, by the way. And that's how you know, with regard to the entity San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, that's a terrorist organization, heavily engaged in kidnapping with the terrorist organization, the Ontario Police Department, where there's no sun. Where, for example, June 16, 2022, under the fake sun at 10:29 in the morning at 215 East C Street, Ontario police stalking in helicopters day and night, kidnapping, trading hands with the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, kidnapping to the court where the fake sun is over that courthouse, documented June 23rd, 2022, where there's no sun that's going to be over this hotel, like I'm capturing for the duration of the day, number one, not the sun. And also at the same time, I've already captured that, the entity keeping a fake sun over me in San Diego and in Sherman Oaks, California, while I'm at the venue of Courtyard by Marriott. And it's also over the venues where the entity engaged in kidnapping with the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, who do not have any authority. They don't even have authority to do what they're doing now. They're group stalking. That's why he's going to federal prison. He's also going to federal prison because he's literally engaged in group stalking and federal stalking. And he's doing so, this is a whole demon and a psychopath that knows what I'm saying as I say it. This is exposing both the demon possession, the public corruption, and the federal stalking. And the mentally ill, The captain over, I already captured his image. I'm going to show you his name. I'm going to reference him by name because he's being simultaneously exposed and prosecuted and removed from his position while I'm showing you the Hesperia branch of the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department group stalking a bunch of demons. So what you just saw when they were in this parking lot, those demons were pacing all around, driving here, driving there, walking and pacing all together. They're pacing, which is exactly what they're doing at 7-Eleven right next door, while the fake sun is right here right now. Okay, because you've already seen it at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning right over my head. And that's literally the scientific impossibility, giving you context about what that demon is over there and what he's doing. And while you're still looking at it over the hotel window in the same building at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It also can't be when I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, checking out of Courtyard by Marriott in Las Vegas, Nevada off of Dean Martin, and the fake sun is over the top of my head, just like you see it over the top of my head while I'm inside of this hotel in Hesperia, California. That's a prosecution of the state of California. Like I said, the entity is engaging in ongoing criminal facilitation with the people of the state, the demons who have shown the fact that they're demon possessed and they're doing nothing other than stalking in California. The identity of the demons is revealed through that demonic environment, and this is the same entity that engages in sounding sirens 9 times in a row. The more that I document, the more that they sound the sirens. That's to the demise of the demon-possessed EMTs, driving, stalking, and ambulances, in other words, the demon-possessed fire department, stalking, group stalking, and engaged in federal stalking using fire trucks, the demon-possessed sheriff's departments, because the police department is the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department in Hesperia. All right, this is P.O.C. That's the light source through the windshield. An impossible occurrence while it's over the top of my head in Las Vegas, Nevada, when I'm checking out. Checkout time in Las Vegas, Nevada at Courtyard by Marriott, it's 12 o'clock. All right, and so I'm walking out, I'm capturing video at the same time in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm checking out at the same time in San Diego, California at the Fairfield by Marriott. That's the state engaged in group stalking directly. Everything that I'm showing you on an ongoing basis is the people that say it's the same government group stalking you vicariously using company names. Using company names such as Motel 6, such as the 76, such as Los Amores de Julia. Those demons are group stalking, making $1 while they're engaged in state surveillance. That's showing you context. That's actually criminal surveillance, not a lawful operation of a business. Group stalking with the state, which is what the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department represents, an illegitimate terrorist organization whose secret engagement in federal group stalking and monitoring has been exposed for years. This is exactly what the LAPD was doing. That's how you have a fake sun over the Alvarado Gardens at the same time. Yeah, no, that's not the sun. That's a demon who's going to federal prison, and it will be produced who they are. They're going to federal prison. It's currently 12:18 p.m. where you see the fake sun, and it's still here, setting in a line where you see employees of Motel 6 stalking in the parking lot, engaging in criminal conduct openly. A psychopath who's begging to go to federal prison because they're stalking with the state right now. Stalking with the state right now as I speak. Motel 6 has a fake sun in alignment to my hotel room window at what is 6:48, 5:32 p.m., an impossible occurrence. Speaking to what is the context regarding the operation of federal group stalking and monitoring. And this is a very foolish exposure again, for which people are going to federal prisons for. This is a sex offense as well. Okay, so I just want to be clear. It is currently 12:19 p.m. This is P.O.C.